Good morning, everybody. I'm going to talk about what we're doing today together and by ourselves, okay? So every day you will have an agenda posted on whatever week we're working on. So this is week 1 and today's Wednesday. So we're on to week Wednesday agenda, okay? By the time Wednesday ends, you should have completed on Google Classroom your introduction to me, your multiple choice portion of the pretest, your written summary of the article, and your argumentative essay, which I'm posting today. Yes, but Mr. Shaw, these are all due Sunday night. Yeah, of course. But I'm giving you an activity to do each day to space it out for you, okay? So even though they're due Sunday, I promise you it's going to be best if you do them the day they're assigned so you're not overwhelmed. Because even though they're not graded, there's still credit or no credit for participation, okay? So let's move on to the questions of identity. Who am I? Most of you, right, are 7th graders, Godwin Heights Middle School. What kind of person am I? Am I a good friend, a good student? Am I being a good brother or sister or son or daughter today? Am I putting my best foot forward? Why am I doing this? If I'm doing all the right things, why am I doing this way? Does I like how I make it? I like how it makes me feel? Do I feel prideful about this? Am I proud? If I'm not doing the right things, is it because I'm distracted by other things? Maybe I'm too busy. Maybe I'm overwhelmed. And what could you be doing to change that? Could you be contacting me, Mr. Schalk, or someone else, any of the other teachers or Team 21 staff? We're here to help, okay? So think about that. Questions of identity. So today, your learning targets and success criteria. You're going to get to know one another during these live sessions. You're going to be good listeners. You're going to stay focused on the Google Meets. And you're going to limit distractions on the Chromebook and at home. Because the way for this to go smoothly, right, guys, is us talking to each other and getting to know each other. So attending these live sessions, which are also mandatory, one a day, it's also important to get to know each other so we can build community, okay? We're also going to thoughtfully respond to an essay prompt. We're going to make a clear claim. We're going to think about the points you are making, and you're going to take your time for best results. Okay, so that leads us to let me back up, get some of these things out of here. Computer is going slow. Okay, as you can see here, last portion of the pretest. Here are the instructions, okay? You're going to write a one-page argumentative essay answering this question. And there shouldn't be a question mark there. See, we all make mistakes. Do you believe one person can create social change or make a difference in his or her role in society? So social change, making a difference. What are names that come up when you think of that? Colin Kaepernick, the quarterback that we read about. Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Barack Obama, Gandhi, right? One person. But was it just one person, or did they need a group of people to come together? But Mr. Schalk, I'm still kind of confused what social change really means. Okay, let's see here what we do here. So I also posted a link of just examples of creating change. Okay, here's a list of things that have happened. U.S. social changes. Do those happen by one person or other people? And if you're curious about any of these, you can just Google more about them. Okay. But it can just be as simple as I believe that one person can make a difference in society. You don't even have to go that deep, just talk about that. So, your introduction. Yes, one person can create social change in his or her society, or no, one person can't create social change or make a difference. That might be, you might believe that no one can make a difference in this world, or you might believe that you need a few people to. You need a group of people to have the same ideas, okay? You're going to acknowledge and distinguish your claim from an alternate opposing claim. Okay, so that's basically someone that's arguing against you. Kind of like yesterday with the summary of the article, what are some points that they would have argued that they shouldn't have been protesting? So what your claim is, and think about what people would punch holes at. If you said that, for example, you said Students should always have summers off because students need a break. Students need time to enjoy their family and their friends where they shouldn't be going to school. What would be something you would say to argue against that? Okay, maybe I would say, well, if you're not going to school all year round, you're not going to remember everything you learned. So think about how someone would argue against you. Think about from someone's different other viewpoint, okay? And you're going to organize your reasons and evidence. For example, one person can make a difference in his or her society because it takes one voice to invoke inspiration for all. Not inspirational. See, this is why we always check things, okay? You're going to support your claim with at least 2 logical reasons why you believe your claim. For example, for that summer example I used, students need a break, students need time to hang out with family. What are 2 reasons you believe people can or cannot make a difference? One person. Use words or phrases or clauses to give flow to your paper. When you're introducing a next topic, bring it up. Do not just cram it into the next paragraph, right? Establish and maintain a formal flow. So, write how you would write for school, right? Provide a concluding statement or section that follows from and supports the argument presented. So always wrap up what you're trying to say, okay? And this is the last one. Draw evidence from at least one informational text or source. So this is why I linked up the Eric Reed article that we have been using for the past 2 days. Find something in that article that helps you prove your point. For the one person can make a change, or you believe one person can't, because there's evidence for both in there, okay? If you have any questions at all, please contact me during office hours, shoot me an email, comment in the Google Classroom, anything you need, I'm here, okay? Good luck. Remember, you should be working on this today, but it is due Sunday, okay?